Alright, first we're going to take our coffee filter and we're going to fold it in half, giving us a nice fan. Fold it in half again and again. Then we'll cut scallops across the top. You remember how to do this? You probably did it in school at some point with tissue paper. You're going to make 3 different sizes of these scallops with your coffee filters. Small, medium, and large. 3 coffee filters, 3 shapes to make a flower. Next, we're just going to take our different shapes and sizes and do a little watercolor on them. I have watered down 3 craft paints, and I am just going to dip, and of course this is a coffee filter, so it absorbs the watered paint in random ways, which is good because, you know, not all flowers are alike. I used orange and red and a metallic gold. When we get everything painted, I also have gone back a little bit and added extra metallic to the edges, which doesn't show up so much right now, but it will when it dries. Then you simply let your coffee filters, let your shapes dry on a paper plate or on a piece of absorbent paper. Now we've got our papers dry and they look something like this. You can see if you wanted to use metallic, it really does show up nicely. You take your papers one inside the other, and you'll need some floral picks. You could use anything in place of this. Pipe cleaner even would work, but I like the look of the floral pick better, and I had some. The copper wiring, by the way, on that floral pick doesn't work for this project, so I just took it off for the most part. And instead, I'm going to hold everything together with floral wire. And I think that's what it's called. I'm not a flower arranger, so I don't really know. Alright, what you're going to need to do is make a hole in the middle of these to put your pick through. So I just cut it. I fold it here and cut just a tiny slit. And then put in my pick. Alright, now you've got something that is starting to resemble possibly a flower. Get your pick up in there so it holds it together. Then I just mash it on the bottom, squeeze, and again, a lot of you have done this with tissue paper, so it will be super easy for you. As you squeeze it around, you're going to have something that looks like this. Squeeze the bottom and pull gently on the top to make it look like a flower. Then I take my floral wire, where it would have been great if that copper had been strong enough. It just didn't work for me. Maybe you can get it to work. Then I just wrap it around, the floral wire around the little bottom here of my coffee filters several times. And then you can just twist it, or you can use needle nose pliers if you want, but I just twisted it. Worked fine. And you've got a flower. Kind of looks like fall. I think these would be really pretty. Just the plain coffee filter without paint. I did some more red and some that look a little more natural. These are the ones I've done so far, and I'm going to show you now what I did with them. So that was my tutorial on coffee filter flowers. Add a little water to some paint and you make them beautiful for fall in this reds and orange, or you can make them maybe pink or blue for another season. I made a bunch of these and I'm going to use them in a bigger project to show you next time. It's also a little bit fallish, but if you only want to make a few, it's a good thing to do maybe to wrap them with stems and twine, lay them across an old book, and put them out and around and about in the house to decorate. They would also be good if you wrap the stem in twine and put a name tag on them as a place card for your next party. So next time we'll do another project using the same technique, so you wouldn't just learn this for one thing. You've got a big bang for your buck. And I will see you next time. Sending love from me to you. Bye, guys.